Good afternoon, everybody. Fayman Steve here once again. I am back with my Lakewood X22 box fan. As you all know, I just recently restored this, and the last update that I had done on this was the finished restoration video, and fan turned out really well. However, the trade-off is that the motor was not functional enough to where I relied on it to be usable. So basically what I did is that I swapped out the motor on this from my Wizard reversible box fan, and I put it on this one. And the motor swap was a success for the most part. Still a little bit more modifications are going to have to be made, apparently. The switches there, which is also the same original ones that came off the other fan, did not fit in through the hole there, so I'm going to have to drill that out to make that a little bit bigger to where it'll fit in, or I'll just find another switch for it altogether. And I basically just have them mounted to the back card there. It works okay for the most part. Did have to do some readjusting with it when I got everything put back together. The blade was too far back on the shaft, and it was applying too much weight to it, and it was making a rattly humming sound. So I had to get that adjusted, get that out a little bit more, and I also had to tighten up the screws on the guards, because that was making some noise too. But other than that, everything is working well now. I have already tested it. I used it a little bit last night, and the fan works really well. There's really no flaws with this concerning mechanisms, so to speak. Still a little bit more I'm going to have to do to this. I'm going to have to touch that up again, because from where I removed the electrical tape going around this that was holding the power cord in place before, kind of messed up the paint there. And then it messed up the paint a little bit down there too, but I can fix that no problem. This is temporary until I can get another cord for this. Maybe I can find one offline or at the hardware store. I also need to find a cord grip for it as well. It's not going to be jerked around or anything like that, so I think I can safely ignore it for the time being. Really didn't see the need to add any feet to it. Maybe I'll do that a little bit later on in the future, since it is pretty much sitting on a soft surface, and also not to mention it doesn't vibrate as much. So I think this is good to go. I'm going to be using this off and on throughout the remainder of the season. So go ahead and we'll go ahead and I'll fire this thing up now. Okay, so I have the device on the tripod, the new tripod that I have to where it's easy to get everything. And I have it on the intake. This is now officially a reversible, so that's a good thing. So I'll go ahead and I will start this up on the high position. Fan is very powerful. Hardly no vibration at all, no noise, no rattling. Pushing out a good volume of air too. It's dropping down to the low. Okay. Well, we will capture the spin down time on this. There's 2 more minutes, so hopefully I'll be able to capture the fan in the reverse position as well. Okay, so the fan is good and free spinning. Now let's do it on the reverse. Okay, you finally get to see this in action. First time since its rebuild. Very happy with how this turned out now, so this is ready for use. I hope that you all have enjoyed the video, and don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and more to come. Have a good one.